For countless Sri Lankans, the Employees Provident Fund, or EPF, represents more than just a retirement payout. It's the largest sum of money many will ever receive in their lifetime. It stands as a testament to years, even decades of dedication, sacrifice, and hard work. This fund is not simply a number on a page, it's a reward for your perseverance and a foundation for your future. Your EPF is your financial safety net, offering peace of mind and security as you step into retirement. It's the assurance that your efforts today will support your dreams tomorrow, whether that means traveling, supporting your family, or simply enjoying a comfortable life. But to truly benefit from your EPF, it's crucial to understand how to protect and grow this valuable nest egg. Making informed decisions now can have a lasting impact on your financial well-being for years to come. The choices you make with your EPF, how you invest, when you withdraw, and how you plan will shape the quality of your retirement and the opportunities available to you. With the right knowledge and careful planning, your EPF can become a reliable source of income, helping you manage expenses and enjoy life's moments without financial worry. However, new tax laws coming into effect in 2025 mean it's more important than ever to understand how taxes can impact your investment income. Being aware of these changes will help you avoid surprises and make the most of your savings. Grasping key concepts like tax-free thresholds, withholding tax, and how different investments are taxed is essential for maximizing your returns and keeping more of your hard-earned money. This guide will break down the essentials for you, explaining tax rules, exploring investment options, and sharing strategies to boost your income while minimizing taxes so you can make confident decisions. Our goal is simple: to give you the clarity and confidence you need to unlock your EPF's full potential and secure the retirement you deserve. In 2025, Sri Lanka's tax rules are undergoing significant changes that will impact how individuals, especially retirees, manage their finances. The government has introduced new regulations aimed at increasing revenue and ensuring a fairer tax system for all citizens. These changes are particularly important for those living on fixed incomes, such as pensioners and retirees, who need to be aware of how their savings and investments will be affected. Retirees must pay close attention to these updates, as even small changes in tax policy can have a big impact on monthly budgets and long-term financial security. Understanding the new rules is the first step to making informed decisions. One of the most important concepts is the tax-free threshold. This is the annual amount of income you can earn without having to pay any income tax. It acts as a protective buffer, allowing you to keep more of your hard-earned money. If your total income, including your pension, interest from savings, and any investment returns, remains below this threshold, you won't owe any income tax for the year. This makes it crucial to track all sources of income, not just your main pension. However, if your income goes above the threshold, Sri Lanka uses a progressive tax system. This means that as your income increases, the rate at which you are taxed also rises. The more you earn, the higher the percentage of tax you'll pay on the amount above each bracket. By carefully managing your investment income and planning withdrawals, you can try to stay within lower tax brackets or even under the threshold. This strategy helps you keep more of your money and reduces the amount you pay in taxes each year. It's no longer just about chasing the highest interest rates. What really matters is your after-tax return, the money you actually get to keep after taxes are deducted. Being tax smart with your investments can make a big difference over time. By understanding these new tax rules and working with a financial advisor if needed, you can structure your finances for maximum efficiency. This might include spreading out withdrawals, choosing tax-efficient investments, or making use of available deductions. With smart planning and a clear understanding of the 2025 tax changes, you can help ensure your retirement funds last longer, provide greater security, and work harder for you throughout your golden years. Withholding tax, or WHT, is a tax deducted at the source, usually by banks, on interest income. In Sri Lanka, the standard WHT on interest is 10%. Even if your total income is below the tax-free threshold, banks will deduct WHT unless you act. This means retirees can lose money to tax they don't actually owe. You can claim a refund, but the process is slow, so understanding WHT is crucial. The key: if your income is below the threshold, you're entitled to your full interest, no WHT. The self-declaration form is your tool to avoid unnecessary tax deductions. By submitting it to your bank, you declare your income will not exceed the tax-free threshold, so no WHT should be deducted. The process is simple. Get the form from your bank or online, fill it out with your details and taxpayer ID, and submit it annually. You must do this for each financial institution and renew it every tax year. Submitting early ensures you receive your full interest income throughout the year. For retirees, this can mean thousands of rupees saved, money you keep for your needs. A simple form, a big financial benefit. A common question: is your EPF withdrawal tax-free? The answer: yes. Your EPF lump sum is exempt from income tax when you retire. But once you invest that money, the interest or returns you earn become taxable income. This is where careful planning matters. Structure your investments so your annual income stays below the tax-free threshold or in the lowest brackets. Misunderstanding this can lead to unexpected tax bills and reduced retirement income. Fixed deposits, FDs, are a favorite for retirees. Simple, safe, and predictable. You lend your money to a bank for a set period and get a guaranteed interest rate. FDs make budgeting easy and your capital is protected, often insured up to a limit. But remember, interest is subject to WHT unless you submit a self-declaration. Also, inflation can erode your real returns, so compare rates and consider splitting your investment across different FDs for flexibility. Even a small rate difference matters with large sums. Laddering FDs gives you regular access to cash and better reinvestment opportunities. For maximum safety, government securities like treasury bills and bonds are top choices. You're lending to the government, the safest borrower. Treasury bills are short-term. Bonds are long-term with regular interest payments. Interest from these is exempt from WAT, so you get your full earnings without extra paperwork. But this income still counts toward your annual taxable income. Rates may be slightly lower than some FDs, but the security and tax convenience are unmatched. Many retirees blend government securities with other options for a balanced, safe portfolio. Unit trusts, mutual funds, let you invest in a diversified portfolio managed by professionals. They offer access to stocks, bonds, and more, spreading your risk. For retirees, lower-risk funds like money market or bond funds are best for steady income. Dividends from unit trusts are taxed at 15% at the source, higher than FDs. Capital gains may be taxed differently, so check current rules. Diversification cushions your portfolio, but unit trusts aren't risk-free. Always read the prospectus and understand fees before investing. Let's explore how a bit of smart planning can significantly boost your retirement income, ensuring your hard-earned savings truly work for you in your golden years. Many people simply withdraw their EPF and let it sit in a savings account. But with a little effort, you can make your money grow and last much longer. Meet Mr. Silva, a typical retiree, who receives a 3 million rupee EPF withdrawal after decades of dedicated service. Like many, he wants to make the most of this lump sum to secure his future and support his family. In 2025, the tax-free threshold for annual income is 1.2 million rupees. Mr. Silva has no other sources of income, so he can use this entire limit for his investment returns without worrying about paying income tax. First, Mr. Silva considers putting all 3 million rupees into a fixed deposit at a 12% annual interest rate. This seems like a safe and straightforward option, offering him a steady income stream. However, without submitting a self-declaration form to the bank is required to deduct a 10% withholding tax, WHT, on his interest income. This means Mr. Silva loses Rs. 36,000 every year to unnecessary tax, simply due to a lack of paperwork. By taking a few minutes to fill out a self-declaration form, Mr. Silva can keep the full Rs. 360,000 in annual interest, and extra Rs. 3,000 every month in his pocket. This small step makes a big difference over time, adding up to tens of thousands of rupees. But Mr. Silva doesn't stop there. For even greater security and to spread his risk, he decides to diversify his investments. He puts 2 million rupees into a government treasury bond at 11% interest, which is considered one of the safest options available. He invests the remaining 1 million rupees in a fixed deposit at a higher 13% interest rate, taking advantage of competitive offers from different banks. The best part? Income from treasury bonds is completely WHT free, so every rupee of interest goes straight to Mr. Silva with no deductions. Meanwhile, the interest from his fixed deposit is also protected from tax thanks to his self-declaration. This way, he maximizes his returns from both investments. Altogether, Mr. Silva's total annual income from these investments is Rs. 350,000, comfortably below the tax-free limit, so he pays zero income tax. By diversifying his investments and using the right forms, Mr. Silva not only avoids unnecessary taxes, but also ensures his money is working as hard as possible for him and his loved ones. The key takeaway? A little knowledge, some paperwork, and a willingness to explore your options can mean thousands more in your pocket every year. Money you can use for travel, family, or emergencies. So always plan ahead, diversify your investments, and make full use of the tax rules designed to benefit you. Don't let your EPF sit idle, put it to work. That's how you make your EPF work harder for you, turning your retirement savings into a reliable source of income and peace of mind for years to come. Retirement should be about peace of mind, not financial worry. Your EPF is your most powerful asset. Use it wisely. We've shown how understanding tax rules, using self-declaration forms, and choosing the right investments can boost your income. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Balance safety, returns, and your needs. Diversification spreads risk and builds a resilient income stream. Keep learning and seek advice from a qualified financial advisor. They'll help you tailor a plan to your goals and keep up with changing rules. Take charge, plan strategically, consult experts, and ensure your EPF gives you the secure, dignified retirement you deserve. Your future is in your hands. Make it count.